Diamonds by Tita here. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. It is a fine Monday morning, September 22nd at dark 30. Actually, it's not quite, it still is dark 30. It's 5:30. So it's still dark out. But have you noticed that it's getting, it's saying darker later in the morning? I don't think it even starts getting light till about 7-ish, something like that. But today I got up, I fed Gracie, and she's sound asleep in the chair because she says it's way too early to get up. I poured myself a cup of coffee and I took care of her, and I thought, gosh, am I going to go ahead and clean up this kitchen? Because I didn't clean it up last night, which I was kind of sad that I didn't because my future self wasn't happy with me. And I thought, gosh, do I want to diamond paint with everybody or do I want to clean the kitchen? So I decided that I wanted to diamond paint this morning with you. And I thought, no, I'm going to do a quick whip and chat and hang out with you guys. So welcome in. Welcome to my channel where sparkle never goes out of style. And let's go ahead and dive right in. This little guy is from the Dollar Tree. And I happily want to tell you it is so worth $1.25. It is super sparkly, and I know because I don't have daylight or anything, but you can kind of see the sparkle on it. The drills are great. I am super happy with it. It is well worth $1.25. So if you're new to diamond painting and just want to see if you like it, I did an unboxing video of the Dollar Tree diamond painting. So go take a look at it. You might find some at your Dollar Tree, pick a couple up and see if you like them. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I did want to show you guys that I'm working with, I should say. I've got my diamonds all kitted up in they're Craft Mate lockables. Oh, you can't see that very well. It's not going to want to focus. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Craft Mate lockables. I picked these up at Joann's. They were on sale. I don't remember how much they were. I think a couple dollars, $1 or $2, not very much. I really like them. I am going to be getting more. In fact, Amazon has one that comes in a case, and it has 8 of these, 4 on each side. So there's actually 56 containers in it, which will hold a decent sized painting. But what I like about them is that it has this little end tab here, and you push on it and you open it up like that and you pour it. But because this is so big, if I miss a diamond or I have onesie twosies, I can go in and I can just, pick one up, like that. But it's so easy to pour in, to pour out. Don't look at all the little hitchhikers in there. I had a couple from this side over here. But I love these a lot. So I think I'm probably going to order that kit, or that set of them, I should say. So I wanted to share that. I really do like that storage. And then I also wanted to share, I've had a couple people ask me, how do I straighten diamonds or drills, whatever you want to call them. And I use a straightener like this, or I also have a metal tip straightener. You can use either one. I happen to be using this pen, so that's the one that I was using. And I straighten as I go, either by just sticking it in. Let's see, let me bring you in a little closer. Okay. You can kind of see that those were out of alignment. So I just kind of go in like that and straighten up until I'm happy with them. Or you actually can take it and just go all the way across, like that, and go up and down, all of your rows until you can get them straight. I kind of straighten as I go because sometimes when you use these straighteners, it does dislodge the drill So as I'm going, I call it futzing with it. So that's a term my mom used to use when you're just kind of messing with something for a little while. So again, you can just kind of see that I will go, like that through all of them. So you have to do the whole painting if you're going to do this way. And then of course you have to go that way. So I'm not doing the whole painting, but I'm just giving you an idea of what I do until you can get it set the way that, it looks good and straight for you. I have it in awfully close. So again, you can see all of my my boo-boos and the crookedness of it, but they are not perfect. I am not a perfect diamond painter. So that's part of it, just like that. And I can see a few more that I need to straighten, like this needs to be straightened. And sometimes I just move, one drill at a time, until I get it the way I want it. But that's just an idea to show you, what I do. Again, this whole thing needs to be straightened up more, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to do the whole thing. But I think you guys get the idea. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Maybe, if I have a tray. I guess I have a tray. I found a tray. I'm good. It's too early in the morning. Too early in the morning. So I'm going to use color C. And you're going to just see how easy it is to dump them out. And I'm not using my light pad, and I'll tell you why, even though I would kind of like to. It's just too bright for the filming. I need to bring you up a little bit. Hang on. This little painting makes it kind of hard, doesn't it? There we go. Now I can get down in here. So anyway, yeah, today's Monday. I'm going to be doing this diamond painting before work. And yeah, work is going good. And then I food prepped a little bit yesterday. I didn't get my chicken cooked. It was still a little bit frozen in the fridge, so I'm going to cook it this morning. There's just a couple chicken breasts, so it won't take very long. It'll probably take about, I don't know, what do you think? About half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. So I'm going to get that cooked, but I cooked some asparagus. I cooked some green beans, so I will have veggies. I don't have any fresh fruit. I have some frozen blackberries that I'm going to use for a smoothie. And I have some kale that I will throw in for the smoothie. And I know everybody's going, oh, ick, kale. I can hear my granddaughters. They didn't want me to put kale in their smoothies either. But I tell you what, if you can get it to taste more pink than green, it's good. So whether I'm using like strawberries or raspberries, some sort of, berry in it, and it turns the smoothie kind of more pink or more purple as opposed to green, they never know the kale's in it and they like it. So that's what I do. I think that was a wrong color. Nope, that was fine. It was the right one. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. My smoothie that I make, I usually just have my, I probably already told you this. So if I'm duplicating it and repeating myself, sorry. It's just some cashew milk. Sometimes I use almond. Almond's not my most favorite. Either one has got quite a bit of calcium in it for me, and I need to have the extra calcium. So yeah, almond milk or cashew milk, whatever kind of nut milk you want, or I guess you could use regular milk too. I'm just using it for the reduction of calories. And a protein powder. Right now, the one I have is whey. Sometimes I use a plant-based. And my fruit, my kale or spinach. And I sometimes will use some plain Greek yogurt. And some ice. And some, what else do I use? Ice. And the frozen berries. I use more ice if I'm using fresh berries so it stays cold. And just blend it all up and it's yummy. So that's that. I can tell I'm very low energy this morning. Can you tell? I'm low energy. I think because it's just not quite wake up time yet. Whoops. Forgot a drill on that one. There we go. It's harder working on a little painting doing a WIP and chat. But I'd like just to get this little guy done. I'm going to move over to this patch of A's just because it's next. If it were just me, I would probably just finish up all the C's, but I'm going to go ahead and do the A's real quick, and we will get that done. Well, today, if you want my weather report, the weather report, it's going to be 91. We're going to be hot. I got to get the grass watered before it gets too hot. Yeah, I got to do that. Got a lot to do this morning. And I am not going to go out on a walk. I'm just kind of tired. So I think I will ride my exercise bike this afternoon instead. So that's what I am doing. And then what I'm doing on this walk, I don't think I've mentioned it. It's a virtual walk. And you sign up online for it. And I'm doing this virtual walk through Paris, which I think is really cool. I've never been to Paris. I'd love to go. My son and his wife went there for their honeymoon, and I would love to see Paris. I'd love to go to Europe, period. But anyway, this virtual walk, it's, how long is it? It's 32 miles or 34 miles throughout the city of Paris. And you walk from all the different sites in the city, like Eiffel Tower or Arc de Triomphe or, I'm sorry, my brain's not working this morning, all the other different sites in the city. And as you get to these sites, there are a street view, so you can actually see where you're at. I mean, I wish it was like a video so I could be like walking on it. Like I could be walking or riding my bike and seeing where I'm at. But I mean, that's okay. And you keep track of your miles either by, like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch, or you can manually enter it. And it keeps track of where you're at and where you end up at the sites. Then they send you what they call a postcard, and you can learn all about that particular area and also be on the street view so you can actually see where you're at. And then you can see where other people are too in their journey. And then when you get done with your walk, when you get done completing the 32 miles or 34 miles, or I can't remember what it is. Then they send you a medal that you completed it. And, you know, I'm really working hard again to eat better and, you know, to lose some weight. And when I've walked, I have only counted steps. You know, I've gone for the 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever my step goal was going to be. I've never actually tracked distance. And I have to tell you, I really like tracking the distance. It's different. Like I have walked and biked, I think 17 miles. And for me, I mean, I know people who are runners or, you know, stuff like that, that may not sound like an awful lot, but for me, that is a huge amount. Like I said, anything to get my tushy out of the chair and get my heart rate up a little bit, I think is a really, really good thing. And I thought that, you know, maybe getting a medal might inspire me a little bit more to do it. I thought it was just kind of fun. Anyway, it's working because I am doing it. So that's half the battle, I think, if I'm doing it, that's a good thing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm walking. I am walking, which is amazing. I guess that is definitely one thing my future self is going to thank me for. I'm hoping that it helps, you know, not only with, you know, heart health and weight and all that. The walking actually is really good for your bones, particularly, at least my doctor had told me this. I'm not a medical professional, so I'm not giving medical advice, but my doctor had told me that, you know, as you age and if you're getting, you know, osteopenia or osteoporosis, that the impact, well, I shouldn't say osteoporosis. She was talking about osteopenia. That's kind of the step before osteoporosis. That the impact of walking helps your bones. So it helps strengthen them. So I thought, okay, well, I'm definitely going to walk. Although I like to ride my bike too, although it's been sitting in the house, just sitting there for like a year and I haven't done anything. I don't know, do you guys have a treadmill or a bike or some sort of exercise equipment that is just kind of sitting there? If it is, I encourage you, you know, ride that bike or get on your treadmill for a little bit. Even if it's only 15 minutes, even if it's only 10 minutes, you know, any part, any time, I think is going to be good. And I think we all need someone, you know, to help encourage us on our way. I've got friends that encourage me. So I'll encourage you guys. See if you can get your body to move a little bit today. If you're able. You know, if, you know, you're physically not able, you know, you can't do that, but that's okay. So I think I need a little bit more wax. I'm just using some wax on here. This isn't going to be a too awfully long video because I do have to get ready for work. And while I'm doing that, I've got to throw that chicken in the oven. But I did just want to pop in, say hello, hello, and see if I can get this painting done. I really have been enjoying it. Yeah, I have definitely been enjoying this one. And then I think after this one, I've got to go back to working on Yoshi because he's adorable. And then I think I need to drag out a Christmas painting so I can get it done before, I mean, if I can. I've got a Donna Gelsinger that I started last year that I didn't finish that I need to get going. But I'm not stressing over any more WIPs. If I have a lot of WIPs, I have a lot of WIPs. It's okay. I'm just going to work on the one that I feel like I want to work on. But I am getting things done. I don't have a ton done for this month, but I have a few, and I'll share with you. Either at the last day of the month or October 1st. Oh man, it's October. It's going to be October. Do you know, my mom, on this birthday, she would have been 102 years old. I'm going to have to bring some flowers to the cemetery for her. Yeah, I need to make a nice bouquet of flowers. I think I'm going to do artificial flowers so that the real flowers don't die. Yeah, I think I'll do that for her. And then my dad's birthday, his is coming up too, and he would have been 101. Boy, the world sure changed during their lifetime. It's changed a lot during my lifetime. Stuff never slows down, does it? It's my random squirrel thought. I think I might, maybe after work, I might hit up another Dollar Tree because I saw some other paintings on another creator's channel that were not at my Dollar Tree that I went to. And I have several Dollar Trees that I go to. But I only went to one that I found these at. So, but anywho, what's going on out in your neck of the woods? What's the weather like? Is it still hot or is it starting to get cooler? Oops, I keep not picking up drills. Yeah, I'm hoping that this still is the last hurrah. We don't get like really any big storms or anything, probably until end of October. Usually Halloween, it always is cold and rainy. It's always hard on the kids because, you know, they have to, you know, bundle up, wear a lot of warm clothes underneath their costumes. And I don't know if any of my grandkids are going to go out trick-or-treating. They're all getting older. They're all getting older. There we go. We're getting there. I'm probably not going to get this finished before work, but I can finish it up after work. Or maybe I can just do it at lunch because it's little. We'll see. I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I'm probably just going to keep this WIP and Chat a little bit short. It's just more of a happy Monday morning. Hello, how you doing? Checking in. What's new? Just a friendly hi. Yeah, I do enjoy doing the WIP and Chats. You know, it was quite the learning curve for me. It was hard to diamond paint and talk and kind of watch where I'm at, you know. But I think I'm getting used to it a little bit more. I try anyway. At least I can keep you company for a little bit. A few random thoughts, a few ramblings. You know, all that kind of good stuff. But for those of you that are creators out there, if you're watching me, are WIP and chats hard for you too? Some people make it look so easy. I know Lazy Retired Granny, man, she always makes her WIP and chats look so easy. And I just feel like sometimes I just struggle with it. But like I said, I think practice is helping. I'm going to do some of these twos now. So I have twos and Ds, I think. Oh, I've got one little lone 3 that I forgot. I always forget some sort of color. Oh, and I forgot a C there. I'll go back and get it. But that's what's really good about these kits. I love these kits. You can go in, and I'm just going to go in to the C, and I'm going to grab one. And then where'd it go? There it is. And put it in. I don't have to pour it out, which is good. Well, I guess I need to start thinking about Thanksgiving and Christmas. I've done a little bit of Christmas shopping. Diamond paintings for my daughter, but I need to start thinking about everybody else. I know I've got some friends that are super organized and they like shop all year, and they'll have their Christmas shopping done, you know, by September. By now, they're done. It's like, wow, how do you guys do that? I just can't do that. Anywho, I think I know I'm at 27 minutes. I'm going to keep this rather short today, short and sweet, because I am going to have to upload this as well. That's going to take a few minutes, but I don't think I really have to do much editing on it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for work and get the day going, get the week going, all that good stuff. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great day or evening or morning or, you know, whatever time zone you guys happen to be watching me in. And remember, you're perfect exactly as you are. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. And do one thing today that your future self is going to thank you for. All right, everybody, take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.